Well, as the pandemic eased, people started driving more. The supply of oil and gas not what it should be. Then, of course, the nervousness built up to the Ukraine-Russia war, and now we're a week into it. Crude oil prices spiking. That means California is paying the highest gas prices in the country.
Before it was $40, now it goes to like $78. And if I put premium, it's going to be $100.
I'm having to pay $5.50 some places.
We wanted to see if prices were going to drop tomorrow. That fuel's just too expensive right now.
Pain at the pump, higher prices forcing people to cut back. Especially if you have a V8 Mustang GT like student Jacqueline Lorenzana, who's continuing to live with her parents.
For me, I have my college tuition to be paid, so I have to pay for my college tuition. I have to help my parents with the rent money.
Supermarket clerk Steve Garola drives at least 30 miles back and forth each way to work. He no longer fills it up.
I mean, I'm spending a lot of money just on gas alone. And then for this to go up the way it's been going up, it is, ooh, it hurts. It hurts a lot.
Contractor David Martinez, today's fill-up alone topped $100.
I live in Moreno Valley, so I sometimes ride to Moreno Valley, to Newport Beach, sometimes to San Diego, you know.
These higher fuel prices will continue to ripple through other parts of the economy.
What we will be seeing with higher oil prices is a substitution, both away from gasoline purchases, but also away from other purchases, and those will be discretionary purchases. Those will be things like vacations.
Back live, these pumps, you see them, Alex and Christine, $5.29 for regular, all the way up to $5.49 for Supreme. These are the highest prices in the country, as I mentioned, not just because of current circumstances, but remember, we pay the second highest gas tax in the country, more than 50 cents a gallon, and then California requires all these environmental protection additives that contribute to the high prices. At UCLA Anderson School of Management, Professor Jerry Nicholsberg, you heard from him there, he doesn't expect this to change anytime soon. Fortunately for most of us, gas is still a relatively small percentage of our monthly expenses. Live in Monterey Park, I'm Phil Schuman, Fox 11 News.
Yeah, Phil, we hear about that so-called summer blend, which is more expensive. What's the deal with that? When does that start? How does that impact everything?
That's in the order of cents per gallon, not a dramatic impact. That kicks in, I believe, next month through the summer. And that's been an ongoing issue. The other thing to think about is I believe there's a gas tax hike here in California scheduled to go into effect in July. And there's talk that the governor may hold off on imposing that if he can get agreement from the legislature.
Yeah, the governor says he wants to do that. Some in the legislature say they don't want to do that because they don't want to lose that money. Of course, California has a multi-billion-dollar surplus. Phil Schuman, thank you so much.